is in here. All right. What a clown. I'm telling you. Let me make sure this is all down. Welcome in, guys. Welcome to Balls Table Talk. I'm just waiting for everybody to get in here and we'll get started. Get rid of that candy.
Howdy, howdy, everybody.
Oh, I love my cup. Look at my new Stewart's cup. I'm obsessed. It's a big cup. Isn't that nice? I was going to get you one today, but I didn't. I might get you one. Just waiting for everybody to get their butts in here. How's everybody's day going today? Anything interesting happen? We have nobody with us tonight. It's just us. It is just us. We did a different intro that time, too. Hi, Julie. That light is so beyond bright. What's up, guys? Welcome in. Today is January 5th already. Today's National Bird Day, which is super cool because I have about 50 turkeys outside in the backyard. That's awesome.
I gobbled at them, but they wouldn't. They weren't having it.
They didn't answer you?
I went,
We got like 50 very, very rude turkeys outside right now. Hi, Jessica. Hi, everybody. Hi, Shelly. First day back at work, and I'm about to crash. I'm so tired. I get that. I actually, am not going to lie, I took a little cat nap. I did not sleep at all last night. All 3 boys have the flu right now, so there's that. And it's just been a nightmare. And Jason's actually feeling better today, so he just went in to do like a night shift or something. And I told him he could go because it's been, I think, 4 days he's been sick, so he shouldn't be catching anymore. Let's hope not. What else? Oh, yeah, we left today for an appointment, came back, and our mailbox was smashed. Pretty bad. I'm not sure who took it out, but...
Direct contact.
It's so smashed. Okay, so Billy says, I found out today that I may not be getting my CDL back due to my seizure disorder from the diagnosis of June, which sucks. Yeah, that's awful, because that's what you do. So that's awful. Do you have anything else that you want to do? Or are you just going to retire early? Or what are you thinking about doing then? Yeah, that's awful. I know you have to be seizure-free for so long before you can even get a driver's license. A lot of people, like my brother, but he has really bad seizures. He has like grand mal seizures and randomly, so.
Yeah, that would suck if you love driving and have
Billy you only had 1 seizure though, I thought. I think you only had like 1 seizure or something maybe. Did you have more than 1 seizure? Is there something really bad going on? Epilepsy, I didn't think just comes along. I thought you were born with it. I don't know. If it does just come along, it seems like there's a way that they could just get
Normally
rid
there's
of it.
meds that get rid of it.
They try everything. People are just guinea pigs. Yeah, Michael and I are good. It's just the boys, and Jason's doing better today. Derek and Mick have just been sleeping. They've been getting up, eating, and going back to sleep, which I told them is fine. Go ahead and sleep it all out. So, let's start out. Hi, Becky, with a couple funny 911 calls. I guess some are funny, some are stupid, some are hilarious. But we will start off with the very first one. So, New Year's Day, someone called 911 here to report lost property on Bernard Street. I guess the only reason why this is funny is you don't call because you lost something. Like, you lose your keys or your wallet. You don't call 911 for that.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's like a non-emergency line. So I think that's why that was one of the funny ones, because you don't do that.
Is that what they called for?
Yeah, because they lost something of theirs, and it was just lost property. And the cops told them unless it was like a stick of dynamite, call somebody else, you know, not us. Yeah. And then Love's gas station. So we just got a Love's gas station not too long ago, which is awesome because I love gas stations. I think they're awesome. But there was a dog bite there that was called in, I believe, New Year's Day, around there. Yeah, it was January 1st, yep. So Love's gas station, somebody got bit by a dog or something. They had to call 911 on that. So that's not really funny. That's kind of serious, but hopefully they're okay. That's crazy, though.
So was it a stray or?
I don't know. I think it was just somebody's dog. Probably like a service dog, or maybe just somebody's dog jumped out of the car. I don't know. Okay, and then I got a really nasty one. All right. Hi, Matt. It's good. It's not snowing right now. It's too cold to snow. So Billy says, I'm looking into other options, yes, with the CDL. You have to be seizure-free for 6 months. Mine was a grand mal seizure, which them are the worst. Since they diagnosed me with seizure disorder, it could take up to 8 years, and you have to be seizure-free, free of medication, pretty much free of everything before they'll even think about giving you back your stuff. So, yeah, I did know that. But it was longer than that ago, right? Or did you only... I only had 1 seizure that I know of. They found areas on the left side of my brain. So that would be, but why? Because it could happen again? Well, that's not fair. Because people with epilepsy get your license after 6 to 8 months as long as you're seizure-free. So I don't see how they can say you had 1 seizure. You might have more. Let's never let you drive again. Right. But then again, I'm sure your family don't want you driving because nobody wants you to get hurt.
I mean, he's driving big trucks, too. Though,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's probably why they take it a little bit more seriously. That's awful. I hope they figure that out. If not, think of something else. I mean, you're a man of many talents. You could find something else for sure to do. So on Christmas Day, there was a 911 call that came through about a man that broke into somebody's home. He didn't try to steal anything, but when they came out, he was on the couch and he was doing something very naughty.
Are you serious?
Yes. And so they had to call a 911. He just sat there. He sat there refusing to leave. And, yeah, they said what he was doing was not PG-13.
Just beat it.
Yeah. That's about right. What would you guys do if that happened? Oh, my God.
I'd get off the couch and run.
I didn't mean if you were the one doing it. Oh, my God. He puts himself right in the creeper's point of view. What the hell? Right in the creeper's. I meant if you walked out. Wow.
Oh,
Hi, Tammy. Tammy says, I can officially not walk Jasper anymore. He dragged me under the car, dislocated my shoulder today. He's a beast at 62 pounds at 5 months old on the 10th. Right, yes.
They are in the snow. They pull you around like nothing. Yep.
Ugh, you got to be in so much pain. I'm sure he feels just awful. So he was just trying to walk you, Tammy. He was just trying to walk you. Yeah, messed up. I couldn't believe that really happened.
That's crazy.
And it was on William Street. If anybody knows anybody on William Street, call your friends, make sure they're okay. Because I would not be. Also, let's see. I wanted to talk to you guys about some stupid trends. I know we went through those last time, but I totally found more. Yes, only thing is CDL is federal. So yeah, that's why. Yeah, Tammy, he's a clown. He goes right to be the creeper in the conversation. I should have explained myself a little bit better, I guess.
Yeah, but see, the weird part is you got to imagine some guy walking down the street. He looks at a house and says, "That'd be a nice house to go beat my meat in."
Give him a hand, Mike. Matt said, give him a hand. What's up? You guys are taking this all wrong. The real answer is run. Are you kidding me? It only takes a minute for like a flick, a throw? Ew.
To hurt your wrist?
So gross. No. Never mind. Okay, so a few dangerous trends that are out that I wanted to tell you guys about if you've ever heard of it. This one is chroming or dusting. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. Do you know what that means?
Sounds like what the last conversation was doing.
No. Has nothing to do with penis, I promise. Okay, so people are inhaling fumes from markers, aerosol cans, nail polish remover, and more to try to get like a brief high for a little while. But this can cause permanent brain damage and cardiac arrest. And this is a trend going around. That's insane. Like, I want to try that. That's crazy.
That does nothing but straight kill brain cells.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that does.
That's what's happening these days. So if you guys, I have kids, I'd keep an eye on them with this kind of stuff that you're about to hear because a couple of these are very dangerous.
I remember back when we were in school, I kept hearing kids were doing it with markers.
Yeah, or duster, that can of,
Yep.
What was it, can of keyboard spray and gasoline and different things. Yeah.
Huff a can of duster, fall on the floor.
That's kind of what it is, I guess. Chroming, dusting, duster. It's probably like the same thing, but that is going around. Kids are doing that. That's so stupid.
Lifelong issues that shit can give you. Terrible.
People do anything to be funny, to, make people laugh or have views. I don't know, something, but that's just dangerous. Has anybody heard of that one yet? Like, that one's really bad. And then there's the next one, and this one's called the Blackout Challenge. So the Blackout Challenge is a deadly choking game. So people are strangling themselves until they pass out to get that, like, weird, fuzzy feeling. You know what I mean? And it's resulted in multiple deaths of children and lawsuits over different platforms. I imagine TikTok was probably one of them.
That was around when we were growing up, too. They called it Cloud9.
Oh, really?
Remember?
Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah.
Somebody choked somebody out.
I remember a kid in my school used to choke himself out. His face would turn purple in the lunch line, and then he'd, like, pass out on the ground. He was a weirdo. Like, I don't know. But that's called the Blackout Challenge. That is super, super, super dangerous. Not funny. Not funny at all. Like, that's super dangerous. That worries me. Has anybody heard anything like that? Any of these? If you ever hear chroming, dusting, or the Blackout Challenge, keep your ears open, because them are freaking dangerous. So, absolutely. And then they had one out, rubber cement, when we were in school. Rubber cement,
yeah,
that's what they said.
Yeah, people sniffing it, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this sniffing stuff's been around for a long time. That's crazy. That's crazy. So there's also the sunburn art, which this one, because I gotta say I am guilty of this when I was younger. So people are putting little stencil tattoos on themselves, going out getting a sunburn, and then you got like a temporary tattoo. Except we would do it with stickers or stencils, go tanning, and then we'd have it.
Right.
But apparently the sunburn one it's causing cancer, like, on a lot of people. So,
really?
Yeah, it is really, really dangerous. But, I mean, we've all probably did that. It's just cool. You know?
It happens every summer with my shorts and shirt.
Right. But this is intentionally, like, trying to get burnt by the sun. Like, sunburn to make your tattoo stick out. Like, just get a real freaking tattoo. Matt says kinky. The choking kinky. Yeah, there's that, too. People are into that. Choke themselves till right before, no. Like, that is a thing, too, and that's grown-ass adults, not kids. So, what's anybody want to say about that? Michael, just shut up.
Joker good.
No, they're choking themselves. They're literally choking. Have you guys watched the new movie?
With the belt?
Yes. What was that movie where he was that creeper? Ed Gein.
No, Robin Williams did it in a movie, remember?
Well, Ed Gein just did it. Remember he was doing that when his mom walked in with the belt or something?
Yeah.
On the door?
Yeah.
Like, that's a real thing, and people are dying.
Yeah.
All right. Not that long, Shannon. I'm only 57. Right. Billy says the blackout challenge was around a long time ago. I seen Bobby do it. That shit's crazy.
Yeah,
Bobby
see?
fell out like a limp noodle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I seen Jared do it. Jared used to do it all the time to make people laugh. That's why he was brain dead.
It's been around for a while. It must be coming back around.
Well, that's just, it wasn't a challenge back then. It was just the idiot in school doing it.
Right.
Now it's a challenge. Who can do it? Who can make it out the longest? Like, there's just stupid crap.
I bet you nobody can cut off the oxygen to their brain like I can.
Right. Okay, so then there's a NyQuil chicken. Have you ever heard that? NyQuil chicken. So there's a recipe that involves inhaling chicken breast and cough syrup. You put them on the stove together, and you boil NyQuil. You put chicken breast in NyQuil, you boil it, and then the vapors that come off of it is like deadly, and it's very toxic to eat. They're inhaling it as it cooks, and then they're eating it. And
These are kids?
Yeah, it's like a new thing going around. It's a new trend. Not only would that be freaking disgusting, what's wrong with people?
Can you imagine what's going to happen when these kind of people reach the age to actually be able to purchase marijuana or alcohol?
Yeah, well, that won't be enough. That's the problem, because they're already going to be too shot out. Ask Brittany. Oh, my God. I don't want to hear that, Matt. Matt's got some kind of choke out story or something.
I got her tied up in the basement right now.
I don't even want to think about that. Okay, so the Gen Z stare. I don't know if people have heard about this. This is so stupid. It's where young people that are employed in customer service blankly stare at someone to signal annoying or checking out of. And it's a basic social rudeness trend. So they are doing it on purpose. They're finding somebody in their business and they're staring at them like dead ass stare at them.
So
don't make any facial expressions. Make them so uncomfortable.
So they're going like this?
Yes, the whole time. And that's it. Yeah, the creeper. Yeah, they're doing the creeper. So I don't know what that's about, but that's a thing. That is a thing. That is, I don't think there's a name for. Yep, the Gen Z stare. There is a name for everything. Wow, he just came across the screen being a creeper. Oh my God. So yeah, I don't know if anybody heard about that, but if you see somebody staring at you and you think they're checking you out, they're not. They're doing some trend to see how annoyed you get with them looking at you.
You remember just, last week you said that obsessive staring or checking out can be considered illegal. You remember that?
Yeah, that is a law, but, I mean, who's going to uphold it? All right, and then it comes down to the dreaded 6-7, guys. I have to talk about it. Some people don't know what it is. Nothing. I have to talk about it. So 6-7, it's a random number that became viral. Teens started spamming 6-7 in comments and even shouting it in fast food lines. It caused so much chaos that some places banned order number 6-7. I've also been told that it's in a rap song. People are using it in school. Kids are just screaming it. It literally means like nothing. It's just stupid. But everybody's afraid to say it, and now they're taking it off the order numbers. That's insane. Why are we adjusting our life around morons?
That's why they do it, because everybody else freaks out
The
about
whole world is doing this. Does she? See, I don't get it. Elena says it nonsense. It literally means nothing, and it's dumb. Like, I don't get it. And then the other day, I'm watching a video of a guy in Watertown. This guy, he gives rides to people. Really nice guy. He's literally playing a game, and he's like, he got 6 and 7 for dice, and he wouldn't even say it. He's like 6, and then he's like, I'm gonna wait a few minutes, okay? Blah 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 blah. Is this long enough time? Okay, and then there's 7. Like, the guy wouldn't even say it. He's like, I'm so sick of hearing it. It's so stupid. But still, you're working your way around it, you know?
So what is it going to be, the new or and?
I don't know what it is, and I don't even think kids know what it is. When you ask a kid what it is, they usually just laugh, giggle, and run off. They don't know. It's just...
Well, you can't ask them, because then they give you the...
the stare. It's something stupid. So there's a new thing out, and it's called Pickle Pepsi or Pilk. I don't know if anybody heard this. Mixing Pepsi with milk or Pepsi with pickle juice. While some people say that it tastes good, I think it's just rage bait or attention-seeking people that are drinking that, because that is absolutely disgusting.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, all of them. You can't have them even within an hour of each other. It would make me gag. She heard you say it and just came in like, what? Yeah, we're not saying 6, 7. That's so stupid. Back in our day, it was 6, 9, and that was just fine.
Right.
That had meaning. That had meaning.
Something.
Right.
Yeah, that has meaning.
That has meaning, yes. So anybody like Pilk? Anybody want a glass of Pilk? You guys want to go make a glass of Pilk while we're waiting? Tammy Matthews says, I thought it was our 6, 9, and my grandbabies, 16 and 18 years old, are like, what the fuck, Nana? Right. Ours was 6, 9, but that had meaning. 6, 7 literally means nothing. But our kids did show us that it is in a rap song. He says 6, 7, 6, 7. I don't know if that came before or after, whatever.
It was probably just him to prove. Watch, I can say
I think he probably used it, yeah, because kids are going to love it, because kids are all saying it for absolutely no reason. But everything kids do these days is stupid anyways. We don't know. So, beyond the milk, anybody hear of the trend, 100 men versus gorilla or something? It was a trend going around.
I've heard of it.
So it was a discussion flooding forums asking if 100 unarmed men could beat a silverback gorilla. And it went viral. It went crazy. So the amount of serious energy that people put into this is stupid. People literally put so much energy into this.
No man is going to beat a gorilla.
100 men unarmed against a silverback gorilla. For one, who cares? Honestly, who cares? And then for two, people really looked into this. They were really like...
Sounds like a lot of hurt people. That's what it sounds like.
It just sounds so stupid. I don't understand the world today. If this is like the hot topics in the news, I'm out of here. We need to move.
Next week it'll be 100 men versus a full-grown bull.
Right. Right. Anybody hear about that? Anybody want to take it on? Is there 100 men right now that would want to go fight a gorilla real quick? No? No?
Make sure you got your insurance.
Oh my God. Because 6, 7, and 8, 9. Right. 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Right. So there is a canthal tilt obsession. I don't know if anybody's heard of this. Michael, you're going to have to try this. You're going to have to look into the camera and try this as I say it. Okay, so there's a bizarre fixation on the angle of a person's eyelids. Teenagers are now measuring their eyes with protractors. Oh my God. And then they're spiraling into a depression if they have a negative tilt of their eyelids. Or droopy eye, apparently they're calling each other. But they believe it makes them undateable. They're using protractors to see how their eyes droop. I don't get that.
Discipline your kids, people.
Aren't all of our eyes, everybody's eyes are different, and it don't matter like how they droop. You know what I mean? I don't get it, but it is a thing. It is legit, and they're measuring their eyelids with protractors. Like, how do you even do that? So you must have to measure how far your top lid is by your ear. I don't know how they're doing it, but they're undateable if they have too much of a tilt, apparently, which I don't get.
I don't understand that at all.
No. Stupid. Anybody hear about that? That's just stupid. Stupid. And then the nutmeg challenge. We've all done it, and it's all back again. Everybody's doing it again. So kids eat a large amount of ground nutmeg, and they want the hallucinations from it. Apparently that really happens. But the side effects are also dehydration, heart palpitations, and the sense of impending doom. Often that leads everybody to the emergency room. ground nutmeg. That's what they are eating. A whole bunch of it, and that's not good. That's really not good.
See, when I was a kid, we did crackers and shit like that.
I remember Tide Pods, Brittany. That was the worst. That was very scary.
Yeah,
that was very, very scary. Absolutely. I don't know, but remember the cinnamon challenge? Like, you cannot swallow a teaspoon of cinnamon.
Yep.
I guess you can swallow nutmeg, and it will make you hallucinate, but it also has all of these bad side effects. And I think it's not even kids. It's probably some creeper making these trends just to mess with the kids. It's
just see if they'll do it.
Right, because they're coming from somewhere. They're getting on social media, and then everybody's doing it. I don't know.
Right. If somebody popular that has a big following went tonight and made a video of them eating their own fucking shoe, I bet kids would do it.
Or shit. Yeah, they'd probably eat their own shit.
They'd do it. And he'd sit back and go, look at all these guys. I got them doing this stupid
Jessica.
shit.
So there is a Borg's, which is a blackout rage gallons. It's a college drinking trend where students are mixing a half gallon of water with a massive amount of vodka and then adding electrolyte powder in it. The hydration part of it makes them think that it's safe. It's not safe, and it's leading to alcohol poisoning nonstop because the taste is masked. So it's just going to taste like a flavored water almost. So that's causing huge problems with college kids. So that's crazy too. So if you guys want any college kids, tell them not to do that.
I'm surprised college kids are going to stuff like that.
Stupid. All right. Anybody want to play asshole or not real quick? I got a game. We're going to play asshole or not. Okay, so I have people message me after the shows, and then they give me like a little line of something, and then they ask me to ask you guys if they are an asshole or not, okay? So the first one is going to be... I saw a friend at the front of a long line, and I decided to join them, cutting about 20 plus people. Am I an asshole or not?
You are an asshole if you got caught.
If you got caught, you're an asshole. Who thinks they're an asshole if you cut a line? You see your friend, there's 20 plus people in line, and you cut them. Who is the asshole there? Well, I guess, are they an asshole or not? Because there's only one asshole, and it's the one that just cut the line. It depends on what part of the line I'm in. If they cut in front of me, I am pissed and they're an asshole. If they cut in behind me a little ways, then that's somebody else's problem. That's the way I see it.
Right, but when it comes down to it, a lot of lines are waiting for something. What if they run out right at the time?
You can't do that on a Black Friday line, and you can't do that at a new iPhone line, I tell you, or a new video game line. I'll tell you right now, that is how people get shot.
Yep, that ends with somebody in an ambulance.
So, asshole, not an asshole. What do you guys think? I think it's going to be an asshole move.
Yeah.
I think it has to be an asshole move. Asshole. Asshole or not. That's all you got to say for this game. I have people write me in. Also, if you guys want to write me in your own, you can send them through right now through Messenger on Facebook, and I will read them out loud, and nobody has to know it's you. Just so you guys know. Yeah, Becky says asshole. Brittany said savage, but nah, she don't think it's an asshole move. Jessica says asshole. So, all right, I think we're assholes in the lead right now for sure.
No, yeah. Definitely an asshole move.
Oh my God. So, I have another one that came to me after the last show, and it said, am I the asshole if I take the biggest piece of meat at dinner time because I'm the one that cooked it? Or should somebody else in the family get the biggest piece of meat?
I don't think that person's an asshole.
For taking the biggest piece of meat?
Yeah.
See, I always give Michael the biggest piece of meat. I always give you the biggest piece of meat, though. I wouldn't do it, but I always give it to you. It's just a thing that I do.
Well, the one who cooked it should be able to decide.
They should be able to decide who gets who, right? I agree.
At least what piece they want, you know?
So I got a few more assholes for the last one. Tammy says asshole as well. Do you guys think this person's an asshole if they took the biggest piece of meat because they're the ones that cooked dinner? Or should they have given it to their loved one or their kids or whoever else was eating? What do you guys think?
It all depends on.
We won't call the person out. We don't call people out here that are in here. So, not an asshole. Jessica says not an asshole if you take the biggest piece of meat. This one I think's probably not going to be an asshole thing, but it all depends. I guess if you cook it, you get to pick. I agree with that too. Jessica is the new Karen. What the hell? Anybody else? Becky says not an asshole. Brittany says hell no. So you cooking dinner, you would decide if you get the biggest piece of meat or not, and that's not an asshole thing to do. It's up to you because you cooked it.
That's
Is that
right.
what we're saying?
That is right.
Person's not an asshole. They're just hungry. Hangry.
It'd be the same way if I was cooking and I wanted the smallest piece because I'm not that hungry. Like, you're choosing for yourself because you cooked them all.
I do too. I always give my husband the biggest piece of meat. Then I allow my boys to take what they want, and I'll take what's left. That's what I do, Missy. I am the same way. I line up all their plates and stuff, but I always do my husband's plate, obviously bigger, and then yada, 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 yada down the line. I'm always last. You know, not that I have to be. It's that I choose to be. That's just how I do it because, I mean, there's a lot of grown boys in this house too, and them guys can eat. So,
right. But when you're cooking spaghetti, do you ever reach in and go?
No.
You've
With just
never
spaghetti
ate
and
the
noodles?
Spaghetti when you're eating?
No, because I don't add the sauce till the end. I'm not just going to eat raw spaghetti. Don't try to turn this around, Michael. At all. Assholer is the real word. Okay, so this person said, my wife bought a really nice but... Ooh, this one's a good one. My wife bought a really nice but short-cut dress. When she asked me how she looked in it, I said boxy and unflattering. She, of course, got really upset with me when it changed. When she came out, I did tell her how gorgeous she looked. Am I the asshole for saying that? Because I didn't want her to leave the house in it.
That's awesome.
That's kind of an asshole. Don't call your wife boxy. Come on.
That is a smart man right there.
Is that an asshole? Do you guys think that's I think that is it. I think it's an asshole thing to do, but I think all the men are going to say no. So I think it's going to be split.
I really don't think it is because, I mean...
He could have just been honest and said anything else. I guess he didn't want to have confrontation, so he just said, right, no, you look boxy in that thing. And she was like, oh my God, and went and changed. He's an asshole.
He's a smart man is what he is.
Yeah. Asshole. Becky says, asshole. Asshole. Hi, Tom. Asshole. All the women are saying asshole. All the men are saying, damn, he is so smart. Just tell her she looks like boxy and unflattering and she'll go change. What? Hi, Hannah. We're playing asshole or not. This is when people send me in questions and I read them live on air and I let you guys decide if they are an asshole or not. So this guy, I think all the women are going to say that was an asshole move and all the guys are going to say he was genius. Ass face, that was a new one. It's not ass face, it's asshole or not. Remember, some of these people are in here, so we don't want to offend too bad, but we will call them an asshole when they're being an asshole. So, anybody, I think all the women are probably asshole, waiting for the guys. They're probably going to be like, yeah, that's genius. I'm going to use that next time, actually. Okay, next thing. I refuse to let my mother-in-law hold my newborn baby because she smelled way too strong of cigarettes and perfume. I was just worried, but she did drive all the way to see my baby, but my baby, my rules. Am I the asshole? So obviously this person does not smoke because a smoker can't smell smoke.
Right, but I can see both sides. I really can.
So the mother-in-law must really smell like cigarettes and then masking it up with a cheap perfume. And this lady was like, I don't want that smell on my baby. I don't want my baby breathing that in. But the mom drove a long ways to hold the baby. I don't think she's an asshole because I do agree with your baby, your rules. I do agree with that. But that's your mother-in-law. That's going to cause so much drama.
That's really hard to decide.
That is going to cause so much drama.
Yeah, I'd say not an asshole.
Not an asshole at all. He chose his words carefully. Tom Hannell. Yeah, carefully. Boxy and unflattering. He chose them words. He'll be choking on them later. He'd get throat punched. All right, so not an asshole. Jessica says that's not an asshole thing to do. Your baby, your rules. Anybody else? I mean, smokers are going to say asshole, but smokers also know, like, if when you're not smoking, how strong smoke is, and then you add a cheap perfume trying to cover it, because we used to smoke. I didn't know how bad all my clothes smelled. I think I washed them 4 times and threw some stuff away because it would just smell like cigarettes so bad.
I can smell somebody that smoked walking down an aisle in a store, like 3 minutes after they walked down it.
she drove all the way there. She's all excited. That's her new grandbaby.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's your mother-in-law.
It is sad.
I mean, worst comes to worst, ask her to throw a sheet over the front of her and hold your baby. Is that weird? Wash your hands. Asshole. Smart decision on the baby, but Mike is right. Both sides are reasonable. Right. You'd have to work it out because you don't want to start that with your mother-in-law. That is just going to go downhill. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I don't know. If it's not going to physically...
Well, Becky, you were a smoker before. You're not now. So, like I said, we know what that smells like because we used to do it. We used to try to... And then we just smell like an ashtray with perfume dumped in it.
But if it's not going to physically hurt the baby, which I don't think it can...
No.
It is rude, but it's not...
Right.
I mean, it's reasonable.
But smokers don't know that they smell like that either. So the mother-in-law is going to be like, what the hell? You know, I smell like lavender blossom perfume. I get both sides, but she's grandma too. Right. Boxy is better than fat and ugly, Tom says. You definitely wouldn't have a wife anymore, I'm sure. Gotta remember, this was his wife. I'd never tell my mom that she couldn't hold my child. Right. This was her mother-in-law, mind you. But yeah, so everybody thinks on the fence. We're not agreeing on this one, or...
That's a hard one. It really is.
She just wants to know if she's an asshole or not. So, I don't know. It would be an asshole. I wouldn't do it. I would not tell my mother-in-law no. That's terrible.
Right, it is.
That's going to cause a big old thing.
It is.
But if it was too bad, I would ask that she put a blanket on her or washed her hands or something. I wouldn't mind that. I mean... Okay, this person says, I always leave parties without saying goodbye to anyone, even the host. I just don't have time to sit there and have 15 more minutes of goodbyes. Am I the asshole for just sneaking out?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, busy parties, I don't think you have to go around and say goodbye. I do. I always say goodbye.
That just leads you to getting hooked back in for longer.
That's what he's saying. He don't want to have a whole bunch of goodbyes, having to say goodbye to everybody there, and this, and that. You definitely should tell the host goodbye. You shouldn't just sneak out like that. We usually always try to say goodbye.
Well, yeah,
unless people are super busy or doing something.
But at a party, it don't really matter. If it's something big, then...
Give the baby a bath. Right. No, not at all. Nope, I've done it. Okay, anybody else on this? Anybody else at a party, getting ready to leave, super tired, don't want to have to go through 100 people saying goodbye, and just... see your way out and text him in the car. Hey, I'm out of here. Gotta go. Thanks for the awesome time. See, I do say goodbye. I do find them. I'm the one that takes forever to leave because I'm like, oh, I can't leave without saying goodbye to this person. Oh, you feel obligated almost. Like, oh, I cannot leave this place without saying goodbye to that person. You're the one that keeps
holding everybody trying to leave.
And I do that. I do that. Sometimes when people try to leave, I'm like, well, just one more. It is what it is. Works both ways. Asshole or not, I'd say no. As long as when I asked you why you just pieced out, it was a legit excuse.
That don't make you an asshole.
You didn't just say, oh, I was bored, so I just left.
No.
No? Not at all. I just let the host by. Yeah, they said they don't even say goodbye to the host. No. When they're done, they're done. They just
Party,
go.
No. Funeral, shit like that, weddings, that does make you an asshole.
Funeral's the worst place to try to leave. That's where you want to sneak out. Because them goodbyes do take forever.
You want to tell them sorry, for your loss and everything.
Fuck saying goodbye to people. Just bail, Tom says. Tom's one of the ones. Gotta go. Where's Tom? I think he left like an hour ago.
He said he was in a hurry. Something happened.
I got you, Tom. I'll tell him you tried to find him to say goodbye, and you weren't around. Just pieced out, that's all. Oh my God, that's so funny. Okay, so I have a new... Let me see what these are saying. Brittany says, Matt nor I believe that's about asshole move. We usually yell bye, wave bye, but if Matt ends up saying bye, he's in the type to be there an extra 30 minutes talking. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you can't get away. You go to say goodbye, and then you're there even longer. You know what I mean? Or the time's not right to say goodbye. Like the other day, I had to go visit my friend. Well, I just got there. She had snacks all out, and I love her, and we haven't been able to catch up or talk at all. And my son's blowing me up. The tow truck's on the way for his vehicle. I have no time. She had all these snacks laid out. So I literally stayed there, I don't even know. It wasn't even probably 10 minutes, but I tried to drag it on as long as I could. And then when I left, I felt like the biggest pile because she went through all of that, and I just had to leave. But, I mean, kids happen, and and she understood, and I'm going to meet her this week, but I felt terrible. And I couldn't even come up with the words, I got to go, even though I had to go when I got there. I left my phone in the car, and I said, all right, I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to hang out with her for a while because I said I would. That's my word. We were supposed to have a whole little hangout. She had Krogan bologna and cheese curd. That's expensive. She made her own dip for the apples.
Right, but she went and did all that, and then when you say, I got to go, it sounds like you're just
I felt
rude.
Awful. I felt awful. So I immediately messaged her. Even after I left, said goodbye, I had to run. I went and got Derek's car, came back, and I messaged her again, and I said, listen, I am so sorry. I will come any other day. I will drop everything. This time I'm going to leave my phone at home. Nobody's bothering me. And I'm going to give her my...
see that.
I'm going to give her my full attention. Well, I'll probably leave it in the car, not home, because I feel like my house is going to burn down every time I leave or something bad's going to happen. I'm bad like that. But I am going to go there this week, and I'm going to spend time with her because I felt awful. Like, she bought Krogan bologna. That's not a cheap snack with the cheese curd.
Yep.
She made apple dip.
That dip was
and
so
I
good.
dipped. Like, come on.
That
I felt
dip was
so
amazing.
rude. I felt so rude. Even though I couldn't eat it with the freaking keto, but still, I felt so rude. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to hang out with her. I'm going to spend time with her. And I felt terrible. So if you're watching, I'm really, really sorry. And freaking kids, man. It just... Freaking, I never make appointments. I never, have stuff I have to do no matter what. This was one of them times where I had to go do this. I wanted to go do this. As soon as I go to pull in the driveway, the tow truck's on the way. Mom, I need a ride.
Well, technically you made time because you said, you told Derek, you said, listen, I'm going over to this lady's house.
Everybody knows now it was Derek.
But you said,
right.
Listen, I'm going over to this lady's house. Once I leave, then call the tow truck guy.
Right, but also on Derek's part, he would have had to pay more for after hours, so he kind of said, all right now. And then he just texted Mom knowing I would run. So, it is what it is. But I felt terrible. Okay, I have a new game, guys. It's going to be super fun for everybody. So everybody in here, if you guys want to play, let's do this. This is called The Price is Right, and it's Amazon. The Price is Right, and these are Amazon items. So what you're going to do is I'm going to explain to you something that's on Amazon, and you got to tell me the price without going over, okay? Without going over. Let's see if anybody can do this. The first thing that's on Amazon, I want you guys to guess the price without going over. This is a yodeling pickle. That's a real thing. So, are you sick and tired of trying to convince a jar of pickles to yodel? Worry no more. There is a 5-inch plastic pickle you can buy on Amazon, and it will yodel its heart out at the push of a button. So, it's a perfect gift to give your worst enemy's children, probably. But anybody think of a price without going over? How much do you think a yodeling pickle is on Amazon? Yodeling pickle. Anybody have any clue? This is real. This is the thing. I'm only going to give you a few minutes so people aren't jumping on Amazon, but $25? Oh, you're over. You're over, honey. You are over. Anybody else want to guess how much this yodeling 5-inch pickle is? I kind of want one. I'm not going to lie.
Did you see it?
Did I see the pickle?
Yeah.
Yeah. $12? Ooh, Becky's, you're really close, and you did not go over, Beck. Becky's the closest so far.
Ooh, getting close.
Yeah, Becky's the closest so far. I can't believe there's such thing, but it does. It yodels at a push of a button. $9.95. Hannah did not go over, but Becky is the closest. Becky's the closest to the price right now, guys. Becky is the closest. $15. Oh, Jessica, you just went over. Okay, so since Jessica was that close and Becky was that close, I'm going to let you guys know. Missy, you just went over. That yodeling 5-inch pickle toy is $14.95. That's what you're going to pay for a yodeling pickle. $14.95. Is that not funny? Yeah, see, Tom was wicked close too. Tom was closer than Becky. $14.95. That's how much that is. Weird. Okay, next thing, guys, is live ladybugs. Yes, you can order live ladybugs through the mail, through Amazon. It's 1,500 real live ladybugs. And I guess you can release them in your garden, release them in your sibling's bedroom. You can do whatever you want with them. They cover 1,000 square foot of a garden space. Anybody know how much it is for 1,500 live ladybugs? Without going over, how much do you think that would cost? Where's my music? I need to see this pickle. After the show, look up the pickle. $25, Becky says. You are over, Beck. You're over.
Really?
Close, but she's over.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's actually cheaper than that. 1,500 ladybugs, and they do come breathing and alive. $8, Tatiana says. You are under, but you're not over. Tatiana's under. She's not over. It is more than $8. It is less than $25.
I don't know why you'd want them because
They help your garden, apparently.
No, they don't. They eat everything in your garden.
They must do something. I don't know. They must do something.
Maybe they eat.
Becky, you are still over. Just a little bit over, honey.
I don't know.
I don't know. They must do something really good, but they cover 1,000 square foot of gardening space, or you can just throw them in somebody's car or bedroom or something. That'd be so funny, wouldn't it? Ladybugs bite, though. I never knew that. They do. You know, those, and especially the orange ones.
Yeah, the Japanese ones.
Them ones.
Yep.
They bite and they hurt. All right, so let's see. The close $24.99 for the bugs is wrong. That is over, Tom. Missy says 17, and she is our closest so far. Missy Ann is the closest. So the price for the ladybugs is $18.50. So you can get 1,500. That's a lot of freaking ladybugs for $18.50 on Amazon, shipped right to you. Okay, the next thing is so that was definitely very close for Missy. She was the closest. Oh, they eat stuff that destroy your garden. Okay, so they eat the bugs that destroy your garden.
Oh,
Makes
right.
sense. All right, so this one is a 5-pound giant gummy bear. This is not a bag full of gummy bears. This is one single bear, a 5-pound gummy bear, and it contains 6,120 calories, which is roughly 3 days worth of food for an adult male. And it comes in 3 flavors, cherry, blue raspberry, and orange. How much do you guys think on Amazon a 5-pound gummy bear is? 5-pound gummy bear. That's got to be one big old gummy bear.
That is a massive gummy.
Huge, Tom. Huge, Tom.
Huge, Tom, huge.
So you guys are all way under. Not way under, but you guys are under. So you guys aren't wrong. You're not over yet. Jessica, you went over, honey. You went over. It's not 40. It's not $19.99, $19.95, so it's higher than $19.99, but it's lower than 40. You guys got to meet kind of in the middle here. Meet somewhere in the middle.
And they're charging good for that, huh?
Becky, you're over. It's not 35. Tatiana, you're still under at 15. You guys are getting closer.
See, I can't come back to a snack like that. I could not start eating a 5-pound.
Oh, it'd
gummy
go
bear
rock hard probably.
and then get done with it and wrap it up and then come back.
It's got to be for like a party. You buy the big bear, you chop it up
Cut
in
it
little
up,
pieces.
right.
Everybody gets a bite because
Right.
they don't even sound appealing.
No, I don't.
All right, so the last one I see on here is $27.99, $26.95. So that is going to be Missy Ann. She's going to win this one too because it's $28.99. She said $27.99. That was so close, Missy.
That was close.
Damn.
Good job.
Yeah, she did awesome on that. Awesome. Okay. Next thing is, Thelma would eat it. I could never. Next thing is, there is a thing of instant underwear. All you do is add water. So it comes in a small compressed tin, and when you drop it in water, it expands into a pair of unisex underwear, and they are disposable white briefs, and reviews say they're damp, but they work. So how much do you guys think it is for instant underwear? Instant underwear on Amazon.
Wouldn't that cause like a rash or?
I don't know how long you're going to wear them. I'm sure they're not really good. I don't think they'd make it through a day. I think it's like if somebody has an emergency somewhere and they need underwear really quick.
Says, you know what? I'm wearing my wet panties today.
Yeah, no, it's nothing that you'd put on and wear. It's something like if somebody has an accident out somewhere. You know what I mean?
Why not stay in it? You're staying in wet pants either.
Not wet, damp, functional. So I have $10 and that's too high. $12.99 is too high. These are just instant underwear in a can, guys. They're going to be cheap. But it is Amazon, so they won't be too cheap. But they're definitely cheaper than $10. That's what's crazy. 6. Tatiana said 6. Tatiana, you are definitely the closest. Becky came in at 8. They are actually $6.95.
That ain't bad.
$6.95 for a pair of unisex damp underwear. So, but they come in a little tiny container. I can see if you take care of an elderly person or something, or somebody needs instant underwear. That's awesome. They're in a little container. You can throw them in your glove box, put them in a backpack. But, I mean, you can fold real underwear really,
Right.
really
Vacuum
small.
seal 'em, yeah.
All right, guys, that one is done. Tom, you went over. It was $6.95. The next thing is pretty cool. I kind of might want one. This is a Nicolas Cage sequin pillow. I don't know if you guys know what that means. You know the sequins where you can move your hand one way and it's a picture or a color. Move your hand the other way, there's a picture of a color. I had something in this room, actually, that did it. But at first glance, it looks like a red, sparkly pillow. Really nice, beautiful. But when you rub it the opposite direction, it shows a haunting, realistic, close-up picture of actor Nicolas Cage's face. How much do you think this pillow is, guys?
Does the back of it say, I could eat a peach
Nope.
for hours?
Nope. Says nothing. Very awkward angle close-up picture of Nicolas Cage, though, is on it. Like, close and personal. Boom. Nicolas Cage. How much do you guys think that pillow is going to be? And it's really not that big. It's like a little couch pillow. Probably a little smaller than a couch pillow. Becky says $12. It's higher than that. Tatiana says $15. It's a little higher than that. You guys are getting closer without going over. You're doing good. Facebook might end up cutting us off here in a minute, guys. If it does, I'll reopen another video. Usually I can tell because we start getting all robotic.
Hello, Mr. Roboto.
$34.99. Too high. Too high. Way too high. It's not $34.99. It's actually in a good price range. If you like Nicolas Cage, it's kind of cool. So Becky said $17. I'm going to stop you there because it's $17.58. So Becky was the closest there. $17.58, and you can have a Nicolas Cage pillow, or you can rub it, and it'll just be red.
I like Nicolas Cage, but not enough to have him on one of my pillows.
Oh, after I'll have to show you the angle, the close up. It's just weird. I have to look it up. Okay, this one is going to be a funny one. Let's see how good you guys are with this. So this is real. Okay, you can get a 55-gallon drum of personal lubricant on Amazon. So this is the ultimate bulk purchase, a giant industrial blue drum filled with 55 gallons of lube. It's water-based passion lube. It weighs over 400 pounds and requires a forklift to even move, but it's real and it's on Prime delivery. Guess how much it is for a big blue drum barrel
I know how much it
of
is.
lubricant.
That's why we've never ran out.
You're an idiot. He's so dumb. He's so
You
stupid.
haven't looked down the garage.
How much is it?
I got 4 of them.
Yeah, how much is it? How much is it? Smart ass. How much do you guys think it is for a 55-gallon drum of lubricant? And it's not a little number. It's a big one. So let's go way up there. It's going to be up there.
You don't need a forklift. The guy just has to want it bad enough.
No, it's that heavy that it needs a forklift to move. It is that heavy. It is more than 700, Tatiana, so you're still in the loop. It's more than 700.
Yeah, it's 55 gallons, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And it's water-based,
that's gonna be
personal
That's going to be a lot.
lubricant. Passion lube, it's called.
You're talking, just a little handheld.
Honestly, what I want to know is why do you need so much?
But just a little handheld one you're talking.
Maybe they're taking it to like a Diddy party. I'm thinking a Diddy
talking
party.
55
It's a
gallons.
Diddy party thing. Like
That's going to be like
1,000, Becky says. You are still in the loop. You're still in the loop. 1,200, Hannah says. You're in the loop. You're in the loop. Leftover. Yes, see, Tom said leftover from Diddy's. Exactly. 1,200. So right now we're at 1,200, guys. You guys are still in it, but it is a little bit more. 1,850 is way too much. So you guys are kind of in between right now. So the price of that is $1,495. You can have a big blue 55-gallon drum of lubricant. If anybody's interested, it's on Amazon. You get it within 3 days.
Time again.
If you're on Prime, you'll get it within 3 days. We will make a commercial later about that.
No more forcing.
We have to.
Just sliding.
And then the funny one, funny little cute one you guys have probably seen, the burrito blanket. Has anybody seen this? It looks like a toasted burrito. It is a round blanket. It's made so you can roll yourself up in it. It's super cute. It's fleece. It's just a blanket for anybody that wants to roll up like a burrito. Anybody have any clue on how much this blanket is? The price actually shocked me on this blanket.
Wait, how big is it?
It's a regular size 50 by 60 blanket, and it's round, and you roll yourself up in it, and it really looks like a burrito. It looks like a toasted flour burrito on both sides.
What?
If you want to look like a snack, I guess. I don't know. The price shocked me. The price shocked me. So, $25, it's more than $25. That's what was crazy to me. more. It was more than $25 for a round blanket. That blows my mind.
That's crazy.
To look like a burrito. There's other things you'd rather look like than a burrito. You know what I mean? So it is a little more than $25. More than 15. The burrito.
You gotta want.
Oh, Becky said 40. She just went over. Becky just went over. So this blanket is $39. A $39 blanket. That's freaking insane. Insane in the membrane. Okay, so we're going to go back to this game in a minute. I'm going to go on for a little bit so I don't bore you guys to death about that. Okay, so I have some just random news. Let me see. So, Bam, how do you say his name from Jackass? Bam Margarita? Is that his name?
I don't know his...
Bam Margarita, I think his name,
Bam.
or something like that. He randomly showed up at a skate park in Jamestown, New York the other day. There was no event, no mass tour, nothing. He just kind of showed up, and he took pictures and hung out with all the fans and stuff there.
Nice. That's awesome.
So that was pretty decent of him. It's nice when they can do that without, getting paid or whatever. He just kind of showed up. I hope I said his name right, but I just call him Bam. I've never heard him called really too much. But I'm not too much into that. They are funny, though, man. They are so funny. Syracuse right now is in the middle of a snow apocalypse, they said. Somebody said they got almost like 12 foot of snow or something altogether in the lake effect band. While upstate New York we're used to the snow. Lake Ontario also was really bad, and they dropped temperatures, and it shut down entire, cities and stranded people on the highway. It was really bad. I don't know if you guys seen the pictures over by the water. Those were awesome with the freezing temps. That was so beautiful. Remember the ice storm we had? With 98, I think it was. That was crazy.
Ice storm.
I literally thought we were going to end up having another one of those. Everybody had me so freaked out with the last storm that we had. I said, "Oh, here we go."
It's scary when it happens, but all the trees are so beautiful when they're covered in ice like that.
It is very pretty. Very, very pretty. All right, so a woman in Seneca Falls also was arrested for breaking and entering into her boyfriend's house. She literally said she just wanted to hang out in there while he was gone, but she did get charged with trespassing. So she just wanted to hang out in her ex-boyfriend's house while he was gone. What is wrong with people? I'm telling you, this whole world is
She's going through his shit, trying to figure out what he's doing is what she's doing.
Literally, I'm just here while he's gone, just hanging. Maybe she was doing what the other guy was doing on the couch in our town. Who knows? This creeper.
They
goes both ways.
Each other.
They do. They're both couch masters. God, I still can't believe them people in Watertown walked in on a guy on their own couch refusing to leave while he was just whacking it. That is disgusting.
He was beating it so hard, and he was looking at me with these mean eyes. It was disgusting.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine? And it was like Christmas morning. I really hope kids didn't run out to see Santa left anything, because Jesus. God. I can't even. He needs that whole big thing of lube, probably. We probably should let him know how much it is on Amazon. Okay, so I have a question for everybody. If money and pain was no object, what full back piece tattoo or back tattoo would you guys get, tomorrow? If money wasn't an object, pain wasn't an object, does anybody have an idea what they would get for, a back piece tattoo? I'm just interested. I know Becky's going to say nothing, absolutely nothing, never, never, never. But do you have a back piece tattoo you would get?
If I could get a back piece that would cover my entire back.
If you could tattoo your own back,
I would do an enormous octopus wrapping all the way around my back, all the way around my ribs.
Yeah, that would be sick. That would hurt. But that
would hurt.
Well, this is no pain. I forget. Yeah. So if pain was an issue, I'm not even
Which they
sure
do now because you can be put to sleep.
Yeah. Numbing
people
cream.
are actually getting put to sleep with 2 to 4 artists on them at once.
If you come here and ask to be put to sleep, I will knock you out.
But they're out for 2 or 3 hours, and they wake up and they got a full sleeve done. It's insane.
Right. Well, the numbing cream is just fine without knocking yourself out.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to be knocked out because I don't like sitting there. My biggest problem is how long stuff takes. I got stuff to do. That's my biggest problem. Becky said nothing. I told you she would say nothing. I haven't even really thought about. I got random stuff on my back, here and there. But if I could start over, I don't even know. I'd probably do some kind of Alice in Wonderland stuff or something.
Yeah,
I'm not
that'd be
even
cool.
sure.
That'd be
I'm not
pretty
even.
cool.
Maybe like the cat with
The cat in the tree
Yeah.
with her walking through the
I don't know.
yeah, that'd look cool.
I haven't really thought about it. Do you want to tell us a story about your worst tattoo session that you've ever had? I think I can think and remember back where it happened and who it was, but what was your worst
There's been
tattoo
so
session?
many.
The worst one. The worst person you've ever tattooed
Oh,
without giving names. We don't know who it was.
had to. I don't know.
Hi, Destiny.
There's been a lot of bad people having to
The guy. I'm talking about the guy.
screaming.
No. You're talking about the guy. Every time Michael would get close, he'd be like, ah, ah.
He would get louder the closer my arm got, without the needle even touching him.
That guy, I called him a wimp, and then he's like, your wife just called me a pussy.
Yeah, she comes walking and she says,
I was like,
"Is
is that
that
you?
Is that you out here whining like a bitch?"
He was like really exaggerating it a little bit. Like, come on. He was screaming the top of his lungs. You don't do that. You don't do that. So Tom said mine would either be Norse and have Odin fighting. I don't even want to say that right or wrong. So he wants the Odin fighting thing that we've done.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Them are nice tattoos.
picture.
Them are beautiful.
Yeah.
I love stuff like that. Like Greek mythology tattoos are absolutely gorgeous. Or like the angels, like Michael and all that. They're so
When they're
beautiful.
executed right, yeah, they look.
So the worst session that we ever did, I'll tell you, it was the guy that threw up.
Oh yeah.
He was awful. He was awful. So this guy, what was he doing? He was smoking some kind of fake marijuana.
He said he was.
He is
smoking.
military, so he can't have real marijuana. So he was smoking some kind of fake marijuana outside. He came in
He
and
kept
he started.
saying it's a flower. He kept saying it's called Blue Lotus.
Yeah, it was some kind of flower or something he was smoking. Well, he came in and he ended up throwing up all over everything. He would not hold still. Michael would put the machine to his skin, so every time he would like touch him, he would like move. So he'd go to touch the back of his shoulder and he'd like bend all the way away from Michael, and then he'd jump back, and oh my God, that was the absolute worst session ever. And yeah, I don't know.
You know, people don't get that. When you do stuff like that, like when you're showing it off, you're not going to say, "Look at my tattoo."
I wouldn't hold still.
I wouldn't
Right.
hold still. I was being a pussy. You know, you're going to say, "Look at what this tattoo artist did to me." You know.
Right. So, let me see what I want to go to. Okay, so I have this thing and I want wrong answers only, guys. I want wrong answers only from you guys. So what is the best way to clear your driveway after a snowstorm? And I want wrong answers only.
Flamethrower.
Okay, I'm going to say hair dryer and a lot of patience. Anybody else? What is the best way to clear your driveway after a snowstorm? Wrong answers only. I don't want call the plow, shovel. Give me wrong answers real quick. These should get good. What could you use to clear the snow? You know, it's illegal. I told you guys last time. You can't use flamethrower or gasoline anymore to clean snow in like large patches anymore.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's kind of weird.
Well, there was obviously too many accidents.
Well,
with
they're
it.
not used for bad purposes.
It would
They're
be
used
so
for
fun to
good
have
purposes.
a flamethrower, though. I think I'd play with it way too much.
They're not like what you think. They're not like
Like on the movies.
like
where I
on
can
the movies. They shoot like a
I
little.
love it.
Little.
Deb
flame.
Manning says lawnmower. That's the best one. That's so good. Yep. So if you guys want to clear your driveway after a snowstorm, just grab your lawnmower, take it out there, start it right up, shoot the snow right out of the chute. That's perfect. I do like that one, the lawnmower. Ooh. How about wait until spring? That would suck. Becky says broom. Take your broom out, just sweep it all away.
Yeah.
Sweep it all away. I think the broom would probably work better than my hairdryer idea, though.
Or
Anybody else?
Spoon.
A spoon? Yeah, that would take forever. A spork. A spork. Yep, you said it. You said spoon. He said spork. What in the world? Oh my God, that's funny. So I have another one. I want wrong answers only for these guys. Remember this. What are our dogs thinking when they're staring at us? What do you think our dogs are thinking when they're staring at us? Wrong answers only. I'm going to say judging our credit score. They're judging our credit score. That's mine. So I need a wrong answer of what you think your dog is thinking when it's staring you down. You know, dogs can be creepers. They do that. They'll stare right into your soul. What do you think your dog is thinking when they stare at you?
I don't know. I think
Wrong answers only. We're not doing it for real. You got to give us a wrong answer. Something off the wall. What do you think? He don't even know, or he's trying not to be really
I'm
bad.
trying to think and not have it be something true.
Yeah. Wrong answers only. She ugly. Becky says she ugly. Dog's thinking she ugly. You know, dogs stare you down. Wrong answers only, guys. What do you think your dog's trying to say to you? That is too funny. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, did I forget to show you guys? Or did I show you guys my Stewart's cup? Look at these. These are the giant Stewart's coffee cups. Are they not super cute?
That's actually a nice size coffee cup.
I love it. And like I said, I was going to get you one today, and then I didn't. I forgot. I might get you one. You don't drink as much coffee.
You might?
Yeah. You don't really drink much coffee. And I got tons of funny cups, but I had to get that cup, and they're so cute. There's only a couple left.
So you don't want a matching set?
No. I like my cups all weird and random. So every show, I might show you guys a different coffee cup, because I have that many, and they say hilarious stuff. Okay, over that. Also, I want to kind of know, off that subject, what VHS horror movie terrified you as a kid? I was thinking about this last night. There was some stuff my mom told me not to watch, and then I would, but I watched the old Amityville Horrors. I must have been young, like really little. They scared the absolute crap out of me. Like scared me right to death. Like I was so afraid of everything because of that. Like the old, not the new, like, oh my God, let's have sex in the hallway and then trip. No. This was like creepy basement dwelling devil stuff. Like this was so scary. And that was on VHS tape. I remember that. I popped that in, scared the shit right out of me.
Yeah, see, mine was a leprechaun.
You were scared of the leprechaun?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, I thought he was so funny.
I was like 6 years old. It was not funny, that little guy.
We just watched them again the other day because they're so good. Oh my God. Yeah. He's probably thinking I left that turd outside. Probably the dog. Anybody have anything on VHS when they were younger that they watched that they regret watching because it scared the crap right out of you? The old Amityville Horrors, I'm telling you, were scary. Hannah said, I love Leprechaun. Yeah, they were. I thought that was. See, the Leprechaun didn't scare me that bad. Chucky, he was a creepy little guy, but he didn't really scare me. But man, I'm telling you. And the Amityville Horror Pack that I had was like one of them 3-packs. You know, the fat packs of VHS?
Yeah.
In the big case? Exorcist, yeah. Deb said, I never watched, honest to God, I never watched The Exorcist until I got older. I would not watch it because I heard so much about it and how scary it was. I waited a long time before I watched that.
I remember when Blair Witch came out. That was pretty bad, too.
Blair Witch was pretty creepy.
It was mainly the ending that was creepy. But.
Right. Yeah, Blair Witch was kind of creepy. I will agree with that. That was a creepy one. I don't know. Rosemary's Baby freaked me out as a kid, and I never watched it again after. I remember that, too. That was a creepy one. Rosemary's Baby. I remember that. See, I watched this one. I don't know if you guys know what it's called. But this guy's girlfriend dies, and so they take her in the garage, and they put robot pieces in her. And then she comes back, and there was like this really mean old lady, and every time their basketball would go over on her yard, she'd keep it. And that girl, like, ends up throwing the basketball through the old lady's head. Her head explodes, psh, like that. Like, it was so cool. And I watched that on VHS a long time ago, and I've never been able to find it. I bet you I could probably Google it and figure out what it is.
It's probably called Dodgeball.
No, it wasn't Dodgeball. This was a scary, it ended up being a scary movie. But, like, it was his girlfriend, and he loved her, and so he put robot parts to bring her back. And then she went after that old lady that was mean to them. But I remember her head exploding. Scared the shit right out of me when I was little.
Yeah, I bet.
Ed said gargoyles. Gargoyles scared him before when he was
Really?
younger. Yeah, gargoyles. See, gargoyles for me, I think it was a cartoon around my age when I watched gargoyles. It was all cartoonish. But yeah.
Some of them are pretty creepy. Yeah.
Right. I'm waiting for that to just shut off randomly. It hasn't yet, so I'm hoping we are.
It's hanging in there.
I don't know how, but it is. Okay, guys, you guys can keep putting some of those in the comments. I'm going to go back to The Price is Right real quick. There is a thing out called the Licky Brush. It's a cat tongue scratcher. So have you ever wanted to bond with your cat on a primal level? This is a soft silicone-shaped, like, giant tongue. You hold it in your mouth, and then you lick your cat with it, just like the mother cat would. It's exactly as weird as it sounds. How much do you guys think it is on Amazon? It's real.
Why is it cat people are so crazy?
It's
like a normal thing. It's like, I don't know.
I don't want one. I don't want to pretend to lick my cat.
Don't let her fool you. She'll be in there within a week.
Definitely not. That is so weird to me. Michael is the one that would do that, not me. Michael's the one that would probably buy everything on this book. No. Isn't that weird, though? And it's a thing, and there is a price. How much do you think it is?
Oh, I'd say something like that, being for cats, probably $25.99.
Nope, you're over.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Surprised they made it so cheap.
Yep.
Everything for cats.
Hannah goes, oh my God, that is weird. Hannah, you don't want one for your goats? You can go outside and lick your goats.
Her goats are so cool,
$19. You're getting close, Hannah. You didn't go over. Michael just went over.
I knew it'd be up there. Cat stuff is.
How much did you say?
$24.99.
Oh. Hannah's super close. You were really close, but you went over. When you find out what you went over, you're going to be like, really? But you went over. Fair is fair.
Yeah, I probably did.
You did. Not by much, but you did.
Would they make it some weird
hate
thing
these.
like $24.95?
Uh-oh. I'm losing signal. Hang on. Do. And we're back. I think it's going to cut out any time. I'm going to have to restart my live, guys. 21, Tati's getting closer. $21.95, closer. So, actually, Michael said $24.99. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Oh, you didn't go over then. I thought you did go over.
Are you serious right now?
You're actually the closest. I just looked down my book. I thought it said something else. But Michael is close. But he's not there yet. But you are close. You're literally off by...
Wow. Are you kidding me?
You're off by a penny. $25 to lick your cat. $25 to give your cat a good licking. Lick that pussy. That was wrong to say of me. Okay. Yeah, $25, and you have to put it in your mouth, and then you can lick your cat. You know your cat's going to look at you like, what in the hell are you doing? You are not a cat. You got this big old face coming at you. With this big old creepy tongue.
Novi would rock my world with her claws.
Oh, she would hurt you.
She would eat my face.
She would dig your eyes out. My cat does not mess around.
She would straight up turn around and sink her claws into my face.
All right, so there is handlebar. Okay, so this is called bacon scented mustache that's out.
Oh
It is a stick-on handlebar mustache that stays on your upper lip or in your nose, and it smells like bacon. And people are wearing these mustaches because why?
Because we saw it the other day.
We just saw one at the store. A lady in Carthage at the dollar store had a fake mustache, like it looked like one of the handlebar ones, and it looked like it was coming out of her nose. And we were like, "What?" We didn't say anything because we didn't want to be rude. You know when you can't say anything now.
You've seen them guys that twist the ends and go.
That's what it looked like.
Oh yeah.
And it was black, and it almost looked like it was plastic or something.
Yeah. It looks wet.
And I didn't say anything. I didn't be like, what is that? Because I didn't want to be rude because people are weird. You can't say that anymore. So I just ignored it like I didn't see it, which was probably even weird for her. She's probably like, why did they not say anything?
Well, if you would have said something, it wouldn't be fake. She would have said, I've spent my whole life growing my nose hairs out so I can put wax
my
on
God.
and
Could
twist
you
them."
imagine? Could you imagine if that was the case?
I'm trying to start a new trend.
Could you imagine? Don't say that. I'm glad I didn't say anything. You can really buy these on Amazon, and they smell like bacon. So you can smell bacon all day, which would just make you hungry or want to puke after a while. $8 is too much, Tati. It's a little bit lower than $8.
Oh, man.
That was so weird. And every time I figure out what this new trend is, I go outside and I see one.
It don't even look right at all.
No.
It's not even something that somewhat blends
Something's
in
hanging
or
out of her
looks,
nose.
You know, it don't look like no nose ring or an earring or nothing like that. Like this.
$6.99 is just over. Just over, Tom. Tom was really close. He just went over. Tom said $6.99, and the actual price was $6.95.
Like, why would you want to smell synthetic bacon all day?
I don't know. So this one's really cool, guys. This is a face bank. It's a robotic piggy bank with a rubbery human face. When you put a coin near its mouth, it censors and activates the jaw to start chewing, and it eats your money with a disturbing chewing sound.
That's pretty cool.
You can buy that on Amazon. It looks like a real face, and it chews, and it makes the crunch, crunch, crunch.
How much am I paying for it?
How much do you guys think this is on Amazon without going over? It's a real life eat your money
That's
bank.
pretty cool.
Don't ask me how to get the money out. I didn't look that far, but wow. It's going to be, it's not too expensive, but it's...
So did you look it up to see what it actually looks like?
Did I see it yet? Yes.
Yeah. Is it like scary?
It's a
looking, or is
rubbery,
it
no, it's like a
normal human?
face, but it sounds disturbing. Sounds disturbing. And you could probably get different faces. I really didn't put too much time into checking it out, but I wonder if you can get one of your own face. That'd be so hilarious.
That'd be pretty cool.
$15 is close. You're not over yet. You're close, but you're not there, but you're not over, so you're still in. $18, Becky said. Becky is the closest so far without going over. Becky, you are the Becky is on it.
I'd be putting so much different stuff in your mouth.
Oh my God. It would chomp your dick right up. It's nothing to put any parts in. Don't stick your finger or any other objects in this mouth.
What are you doing in there? I'm just putting the change in there.
You have to buy the ass to get your money. You have to buy the ass to get your money, Hannah said. Could you imagine a full-size robot eat your money, shits it out? Oh my God. 1950, Hannah says she's the closest. It is $19.99 for this. That's so